All right, YouTube. I'm back. Now, there won't be no weightlifting this weekend. That there pretty much was a done deal Friday. My job took a toll on me. I mean, I was working on this job, and man, I tell you what, wore me the fuck out. And that's pretty much, I'm going to admit, since last year, right after my dad died. Yeah, that light, I gotta change that light. I'm tired of this on-off shit. Right after my dad died and I got all that extra work, it's just hasn't been the same. It's been a lot of just feeling like shit most of the time, which, I mean, in the past, I'm gonna walk over here, that light's just gonna keep going on and off. It's been mostly just feeling, and in the past I felt like crap, but I could keep going. Okay, it wasn't like now. There's no desire at all. When I go and I lift weights, I don't have a desire to lift weights. And yesterday I didn't do shit. I just ate. That was pretty much it. I just sat there and wanted to take a fucking break. And I got up this morning and just didn't feel like doing it. And I thought, you know what? Just go out and go for a walk. I'm not going to go all the way down that way. I'm going to go that way, and I'm going to walk all the way over to the crossroad. But, yeah, I want to get that old fire back, man. I do. And I think I had said that the one Friday, this was like, let's see, not this Friday, but the last Friday, for a short period of time, I felt that old fire, and I was like, "Oh boy, man!" I thought, "Here we go. I hope I hope I get it back." And that didn't last long. But yeah, I mean, I'll come home. Well, I'll do the workouts, and in the morning, and then I'll go friggin' take a nap because I'm wiped out, and that's before I go to work. And then on Saturday, I might do a little bit, but after the workout, I'm pretty much wiped out. And I'm thinking, this is just... So, one of the things that I'm going to do is... Now, I haven't drank any beer since February 10th, so it isn't that. But one of the things that I started doing that I don't think was very good was I drank chocolate milk. Okay, and it's kind of like I went from being on a carnivore diet, which I think really helped me, to going on back on sugar, and I just started eating other shit. I was eating crap food, and man, this is dark. I don't see any stars, so I guess that's why it's dark. I mean, it is. It is like it ain't 3 in the morning yet. It's almost 3 in the morning, but it's not 3 in the morning. But anyway, yeah. So I just started drinking a lot of chocolate milk. I went from 1 gallon to 2 gallons a week. I was eating wraps and subs and chips and shit like that. So I decided to hell with it. I'm going to buy seltzer water. I'm getting back on the carnivore diet because while I was doing that faithfully, I did feel pretty good. Damn it. Sinus. So I'm going to try that again. Because I do got to lose some weight. I mean, I'm going to have all this work in the spring and summer, so I need to get in better shape. I mean, I just don't want to lift heavy. That's the thing. That irritates me. Man, I look forward to lifting heavy. Now, of course, some will say, well, you're not lifting heavy compared to some. Well, yeah. but I'm lifting heavy for my strength level, and but yeah, it's very frustrating, but I'm not going to quit. I have to find a better way to live. Today I got to make my meals. I have to figure out, I don't think I got enough ingredients. At least I don't think I got enough mushrooms, but I did get pepperoni. I decided to just kind of eat the way I normally ate. But yeah, it's just it's not bad if you don't feel like it, to push and just friggin' hit it. But then again, it gets to a point where you got to just say, okay, I'm going to step back here. Especially if it just keeps going on and on and on to where you don't feel like doing shit and you're beat up and tired. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. I would love to find a way to work out at my age and with physical stress level that I'm at. But a lot of these programs, it's either too much or not enough. But I'm gonna look. There's something out there. Now I'm gonna have to admit this. When I do take time off, and you know this too, that actually works to your advantage. Okay, because you do build up some extra strength, and things do seem better. It works better, but I'm gonna have to keep my voice. I'm gonna have to keep my voice down because we got a area here where we got two dogs that hear you whisper and then they start barking like crazy. Damn, these friggin' calluses on my feet. I got to take care of that today. Yeah. So yeah, it's really been trying to figure out what the hell works. It's like I said, Wednesday. God, that damn military press workout. And Ray had said about doing around the worlds. And I think I'm going to try that. But what I want to do is possibly move my military press to Saturday and see how that works after the squat and the deadlift. Because I just think I need to really warm up for that. So, I mean, yeah, just this feeling right now is just turn around and go back. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I got a cramp in the middle of my back for no reason. My knee hurts a little bit for no fucking reason. Probably standing 10 hours a day. But, oh well. I want to see how I feel after this. So it's good to get moving. But considering that, I think it was, God, what was it? Last year, I had actually hit 50 weeks of working out, and it wasn't like full weeks. There were some that were abbreviated, maybe 2 days. But I'm thinking about that, and I'm going, holy shit, what was I doing differently? Well, one is I was on the carnivore diet. Now, unfortunately, I was also drinking. But, I don't have a problem just quitting drinking. And I didn't have I didn't like last year. Okay. Don't want to wake these people up. But anyway, like last year, okay, just before I had quit, I think it was the second week in May, and my dad died the 6th of June. So I drank up to that point, and then all of a sudden I was thrown into all that work. And I did eventually kind of recover from that, but like I said, I think that led to just the fact of it just killed something in me, and I gotta admit, I'm not looking forward to all that work. I'm trying to figure out how to plan it and how to execute it, which means that I'm probably going to have to do something like maybe every week, just kind of get it done, instead of trying to, because the thing with me is I'm a go all in and try to get it all done as fast as possible. I better stop I put the phone up in front of my face and then I can't see where the hell I'm going. Don't want to be tripping over shit. Oh yeah, downhill. Yeah, it's going to be fun going uphill. But yeah, I want to try to get that old fire back. I got to get that old fire back somewhere. I want it. I mean, there's people that they get like this, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like their excuse. Well, I really don't feel like doing it, and I'm in pain and all that, and I'm just going to quit. Because they've been wanting to quit for a while. Well, that's not an option. I'm even thinking of possibly, and I might have said this before, with my weed whacking, like in the springtime, of doing both properties in one day. Yeah. So that's still there. Now, it's not like, oh yeah, man, let's go. It's, kind of a half-assed feeling, but yeah. Wow. Holy shit. That is crazy. These people never, ever, ever have, well, yeah, they do have lights on. But it's never this dark. Oh, yeah. All right. That's the water. Okay. Yeah, there's a drain over here. I heard this noise. I thought, where the hell's that car coming from? It's just the drain, the gutter. So, oh yeah. All right. I'm going to just stop and take a break here. 44 degrees. It ain't that bad this morning. It's going to get warmer. I mean, that there may do. Here's the thing. I said, wintertime can really make you feel, eventually you get the winter, I don't know what they call it anymore, but you're kind of sick and tired of the cold and the dead and all that shit. So as soon as it gets warmer, and I did notice the buds and the grass looks greener, which is kind of a mixed feeling. It's kind of like, that's great, and it's like, holy fuck. Because if we still continue this 10-hour friggin' shit that we're going on at work, yeah, I'm going to really have to, just do a little bit every week on this yard, because that there ain't going to because I want to keep lifting, okay? It's pretty much, I'm just trying to figure, it's like, how the hell do I keep lifting and make gains? Because I haven't made gains in a while either, which, when you're on, when you're natural, okay, that's going to happen. There's a guy, he has a channel, Sika Strength, and I don't know when he made this video, but this video was done a few years after he got a 264-pound strict press, okay, military press. And he hadn't got it for a few years after that. So, okay, yeah, that's how it's going to go. Sometimes you're going to be doing great and, mine is at 150 pounds. My goal is 160. So, yeah, but it takes a while when you're natural, which can be frustrating. Okay, I understand completely why guys want to go on PEDs and shit like that. I get that, okay? That's in, sometimes I'm thinking, I wonder if there are any pro hormones out there that'll work. Because I did take some in the past. I took Andrew version 2 from a company named Primeval Labs. That was a good product. And years ago, 2003, I took a product from Impact Labs. These were 3 different supplements. And they work great too for one cycle. And the second cycle, for some reason, I don't know if I did it wrong, but that was, the first cycle was when I got a 200-pound seated military press, a strict press. So that was, pretty good. But yeah, it does get frustrating. I think the deads are going pretty good. The squat ain't going that bad. I mean, I was happy that I got to parallel on that last squat session, because that there can be a damn problem. But anyway, I'm going to start up, go up the hill. I decided to hell with it. I'll just take a little bit of a break. That's another thing about me. I don't have that, I think it comes from my childhood, okay? I had a very tyrannical father who I could never do anything right. So I had this where I just essentially just push myself past that point, where I should just kind of slow the hell down, okay? Because I feel like I got to do more, because I got to, I ain't trying to please him, okay? It ain't that, but it's kind of like you get that feeling like you just got to keep going, or you're not doing enough. You can never do enough. And I'm thinking, well, at 58 years of age, I need to get the fuck out of that mindset, because I think I've proven myself over and over again. The only person I really got anything to prove would be to me. And there's things that I need to do that I am not doing. I can do the physical shit. I've trained myself. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, I'm on the yellow line, okay? I've trained myself physically to just burn myself out as much as possible, okay? So there's other shit I need to do where it's not really physical. It's more that white collar work, which I really don't like much. Sitting at a computer, moving a mouse is kind of it bores me. But, that might help me to get a better life and to maybe have more time and energy. Okay. Now I've got that light in my face. There we go. This hill, it's steeper, I guess you could say. It isn't like that other hill over there at the racetrack. That there is more of I guess I can't say this is steeper. It's longer, but it's not at such a hard angle. Do you know what I'm saying here? I'm not a wordsmith. Okay. When I want to comment online, I have this app called Grammarly that helps my backward ass, get the words right and shit. Because I'm lazy that way. Let me put this in the other hand. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to be back on the carnivore diet. I've got like 3 12-packs of seltzer water. Now I'm up to 250? And I remember when I was at 215, that felt good. Yeah, the strength went down, but that felt good. Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the legs feel like I was doing squats. Okay. Yeah, I gotta make my friggin' meals today. So I got that going. I gotta do some wash. Me and my brother-in-law, I gotta pick him up. Gotta find this new mechanic that I'm taking my vehicle to get inspected. I was going to a guy for years and years and years because it was pretty much that's another thing. With the childhood trauma that I had went through, which was dealing with just pretty much 2 narcissistic parents, you gravitate toward that in life. And, that realization is like, I'm thinking, that's why I'm in that friggin' job. I gravitate toward abuse. And then I do it to myself too. It's pretty much like you take over where the abuser left off, or you left the abuser. And it's weird how that works. You're conditioned to abuse yourself. So yeah, that's another reason. It's like, well, it's in my hands. Okay, it ain't in anybody else's hands. I'm the only one that's going to be able to save me. So I got to fucking do it. So it's like with the alcohol. Okay, just quit. Fuck it. Today's the day. And then, sure. As winter time comes, I might go back. Maybe I'll have a few here and there, before that. But I don't know. I don't have any desire. And then, of course, quit the damn chocolate milk and the subs and the wraps and the chips and all that crap. Just the hell with it. If your body has a problem, well, right there, you're doing the right thing. So yeah, that was a good walk. I tell you what, I still don't I still don't feel like doing anything. It's fucking weird, man, how that just, because in the past, yeah, I'd get like that. I'd get like that, but, I really look forward to the working out and all that. And now there's nothing. Even during the day, I think about it, and I'm trying. It's like, come on now, come on. It's like you're pulling that friggin' string, and you're going, come on, more. I know you got gas in there. Okay, you got oil. It should work. And almost, nope, not yet. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do what the hell I got to do here, and eventually I'm gonna get it back. Yeah, I'm gonna beat this shit because I don't quit. So that's it for today. I got to walk in. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'm gonna start my friggin' first 11-pound bag of friggin' ground beef. Fucking $62 friggin' dollars for an 11-pound bag of ground beef. When I saw that, I'm like, well, I gotta get it. Both bags were like over $60. That was over right there. Groceries. It was over $120. And then I had to get other shit. It was like $240 for the groceries. Otherwise, I might have been paying like $120. Because past few weeks, it did seem a little cheaper, but oh well. You got to get it anyway. But anyway, that's it for today at almost 3:15 in the morning. And I'm going to come back tomorrow. I will do bench press. And I'll see what else I want to do. I mean, like I said, I'm planning more because I'm going to work on getting that old fire back. So I hope I get it today and wake up tomorrow morning and go, boom, here we go. So anyway, almost 30 minutes. So I'm going to shut this down and I'll see you tomorrow.